everyone, welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, I'm Avril and I'm so glad you are watching this video today. We are into 2025 and all talking about New Year resolutions, fresh beginnings and setting your crushing goals for the new year ahead. But today, I want to discuss something a little different. I'm talking about creating an infinite game for yourself in 2025. I am excited to share this concept with you as this is what I plan to implement for myself in 2025. We've all heard the saying, life is a game. But I think the problem is that most of us have been playing life as if it's a finite game. One with a clear beginning, middle, and end. You know, the kind of game with only winners and losers, and you either reach the finish line or run behind and fall short. But what if we could start thinking of life as an infinite game where the point isn't to win or cross a finish line, but to keep playing, evolving, and improving? And that's precisely what I'm setting out to do for myself in 2025. I want to explain how I intend to approach this and why it will significantly affect how I plan to live my life starting this new year. First, let's define an infinite game. A finite game is like sports, where the goal is to win. For example, basketball and tennis are games with clear rules, a start and an end, and winners and losers. But an infinite game, it is different. It is not about finishing a goal, but the goal is to keep playing. An infinite game is about sustaining and growing, and there is no finish point. The goal is to keep evolving, learning, and playing for as long as possible. Unlike finite games, you don't win in the traditional sense. In an infinite game, you aim to keep playing in a way that keeps the game alive for everyone involved, especially yourself being the player. When I considered this idea, I realized that this is precisely the mindset I need to adopt. Even though I have exercised my option of retiring early before 40, it doesn't mean I am retiring from life or the working world. The infinite game for this career aspect is finding work I am happy to do and with people whom I'm excited to work with. Life isn't about one big goal. Once I hit it, that's it and I'm done. Life is about constantly growing, evolving, and going with the flow. So what's next? In 2025, I'm focusing on the process over the outcome. Instead of setting a finite goal like by when I must monetize this YouTube channel, I'm focused on an infinite goal like this one. To live my life in my best version so that I can keep sharing my personal stories and experiences to help at least one person. I want to focus on things that will keep me going for the long term. Things I can keep improving and evolving, like my daily habits, mindset, creativity, and this YouTube channel. For instance, one of the best things that I've done for myself in 2024 is to get out of my comfort zone and learn how to start and grow this YouTube channel from zero 5 months ago. If you have been a supportive subscriber for this channel's progress, you will have noticed that I've been experimenting with different video editing styles, thumbnail designs, and topics of interest, as well as improving my growing comfort with camera confidence. So instead of setting rigid goals that might feel limiting or lead to burnout, I'm enjoying a process for myself that involves pit stops. The purpose of pit stops is to have a conscious mental check-in with myself, to connect with how I feel when I review my creation process while taking intentional steps to make necessary adjustments. This approach differs significantly from the workaholic mode I was operating in my previous real estate agent career. In the old me, I was chasing performance goals and then bigger ones, which were usually numerical in value. That approach of playing a finite game eventually emptied my energy tank and I burned myself out. This leads to a key component of my new infinite game, that is to redefine my own version of what success means to me. Instead of chasing numerical milestones, I'm focusing on my personal state of being, such as how intuitive I am in terms of self-awareness, how creative I am, and how resilient I can be. This is a never-ending work in progress. I continue to work on myself as I transition through different life seasons and take on whatever life has in store for me. So in the next few months, I'm off to experience some new adventures lined up for me, and I hope to be able to come back and share them with you on this channel. If you have been following my channel, you will know by now that by this time of recording, I have rested for 19 months since June 2023 when I extended my sabbatical to a career break and then transitioned into my early retirement when I decided to do so in May 2024. I realized that life is unpredictable. Sometimes things go well, sometimes they don't. If I am only focused on short-term outcomes or chasing after one big goal, I would naturally feel discouraged if things don't go as what I planned. But with an infinite game to how I reframe my perspective, the whole point is to keep playing, no matter what happens. So in 2025, I want to embrace uncertainty and let go of the unknowns, stop focusing on perfect results and play the game as an ongoing growth process instead of a race to the finish point. Whether I'm building lasting good habits, learning new skills, or connecting with more and new people, I want to approach it with an open mind and zero expectations. Well, it starts with rethinking how you view your goals and redefine your version of success. Ask yourself, what if the most important thing this year isn't the outcome, but the growth you experience along the way? What if you focus on building habits and systems that make you better each day rather than reaching a specific destination? What if you stop comparing yourself to others and play your own game at your own pace? Start with small changes, things that you can continue improving over time. Whether it's your physical health, your creative projects, or your relationships. Set it up as an ongoing game, not a race to the end. And remember, it is not about winning. It is about playing with purpose every single day. So in 2025, I'm focused on playing this long game. And I invite you to do the same. Because when you play an infinite game, there's always room for growth, improvement, creativity, and most importantly, fun. I hope this video has given you something to consider as you kickstart the first day of January 2025 with me. Let's make the year we start playing the infinite game of our lives. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, I would love to hear how you are creating your infinite game for 2025. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and here's my best wishes for you in this new year ahead. Happy 2025!